Hello, I'm Jamila Musayeva, an international social etiquette consultant and the author of the book Etiquette, the Least You Need to Know. One of my Instagram followers has suggested that I do a video on handbag etiquette, so this video is devoted exactly to that. In today's video, we're going to look at different kinds of bags, how to hold them and where to place them, what is the choice of bag for Queen Elizabeth and how she uses the bag to communicate to her aides. We're going to look at how I keep my bag organized, and finally, what I carry every day in my bag. So make sure you stay tuned until the end of this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, leave a like and comment. Now let's go to my wardrobe and take a look at different kinds of bags and how to hold them. Welcome to my wardrobe, and let's look at different types of bags that I have, and I'm going to show you how to wear them and how to hold them. Let's start with the bag that I use the most, since I'm a mother of 2 kids and whenever I'm running around I need to carry a lot of things with me. So this is something that's called a tote bag, also known as a shopping bag. It can have a definite or indefinite shape. It has long straps and it's quite voluminous. It has a lot of space inside, and it's very lightweight, and it's easy to carry baby clothing, and it's great for traveling as well. So this is the bag that I use the most, and I would recommend for anyone who's a busy mom to get a tote bag or a shopping bag. So how to wear this bag? You can wear it over your shoulder, but when you're wearing it over the shoulder, make sure that there aren't any people around you, because when you're in a crowded place, or you're in an airport, or you are getting in and out of the plane when traveling, make sure you carry the bag in your hand in order to not to crash into anyone and not hit anyone with your bag, which often happens when you're carrying it over your shoulder. Another bag that I use quite a lot as well when going for a walk or when running around some errands is a backpack. So as the name suggests, a backpack is a bag that is meant to be worn on your back. See the wordplay there? This is great when you have bottles of water to carry with you, or you're going for hiking, or you're just busy and you need your arms to be free. So I have 2 straps that you put over both of your shoulders and helps you to distribute the weight evenly. So it's great when you're carrying a lot of heavy items with you. The way you would carry a backpack is you would place the straps over the back of your shoulders like this and carry it like that. Or if it's lightweight, you can just carry it over one of your shoulders like this. Another type of bag that is great for busy people, the ones that love taking long walks, is a bag that's called the belt bag. It's also known as a fanny bag and has become trendy lately as well. Could be used as an accessory, like to accentuate your waist, and you would carry it around your waist like this. It's quite small, but it can keep all your important items in it, like your phone, your wallet, your documents, and always have them at your side while still having your hands free. The bag that I prefer to carry to work, as well as to any kind of casual lunch or a dinner meeting, is a bag that is a shoulder bag. So this could have, usually they come in a very definite shape, but could also have some irregular shape as well. And it has a long straps like this, and it's meant to be worn over your shoulder. Important item to remember is that the straps could be long, but they could also be shorter, and you could still put those straps around your shoulder. If you are carrying this bag, make sure you always place it on your left shoulder like this, and sometimes the bags that have smaller straps like that, they could be left on your forearm and your finger is facing upwards like that, so you could carry this bag like this as well. But whatever you choose to place it, make sure that you place it on your left hand, thus leaving your right hand free for a wave or for a handshake. Another style of bag that has become quite popular these days is a crossbody bag. As the name suggests, it should be worn across your body. This is the one that I have, but it can come in different shapes. They don't usually come in a very large size. As the name suggests, the crossbody bags are meant to be worn across your body like this. The best part about this bag is that your hands are free, your documents are at your side, and if you don't like to accentuate your waist, then this is a perfect bag to carry around. With bags that have straps, long or short, is quite straightforward. You would lay it over your shoulder or on your forearm and always on your left hand. But with bags that don't have any straps, like this one here, people often refer to this as clutch, but in reality clutch could have a strap as well. They could be worn to an evening party, to a wedding party, to a birthday party, and they're more formal than the other styles of bag. The way you would carry a bag that doesn't have straps, like this one, is you could hold with both of your hands like this. But if you have to make a choice when you're transferring to one of your hands, always opt for left hand, because in that way your right hand will be free to handshake someone, to wave at someone, to greet someone. So you could hold it in your left hand like this, either exposing your manicure so the outsiders could see your nails, or you could gently wrap your hand around your clutch like this, so almost like you're hiding your nails. Both ways are acceptable. You would never ever put your clutch underneath your armpit like that. It's not hygienic, but also it doesn't look good on you. So from all these different types of bags that I have shown you, if you had to choose 3 types, I would suggest you go for a tote bag, a shopping bag that you can use for, running around for errands with kids. The second bag would be a shoulder bag, something that you could wear for a business meeting, for work, for even some casual dining places. And the third one would be a clutch. I would suggest you choose something more versatile, something that could be used during the evening and during daytime, and those 3 would make it just enough for you to be ready for any occasion. When choosing a bag, your complexion, your height plays a huge role. So if you are small, if you are medium height, or you have a bigger complexion, opt for a smaller bag or medium-sized bags. If you are, however, tall and you have a slender figure, then you can opt for larger and more bulkier bags. Now that I've told you how to wear your bag, I also want to tell you about where to place it. If you're going to a restaurant and there is a chair that is empty next to you, you can place your bag over there. Alternatively, some fine dining venues would offer you a hook or a specifically little chair designed to hold your bag. In casual dining places, that's not an option, and oftentimes the chairs are too small to accommodate just enough you, and in that case, you can put your bag on the floor. But when you do so, put it underneath your chair so it's out of sight and out of reach of the outsiders, but also not on the way of the waiter, especially when he is serving you. As I promised you, I am going to show you the favorite designer bag of the Queen and tell you a little bit about how she uses the bag to communicate to her aides about how she feels. So this is a Launer designer bag. It comes in different sizes and different colors, and Queen uses her bag to tell to her aides how she feels by transferring the bag from one forearm to another, thus indicating that she's tired of having a conversation with that person. She also places the bag on a dinner table whenever she wants to leave the dinner. This is something that goes against the dining etiquette because you're not meant to put the bag on a table. But she breaks this rule intentionally in order to indicate that she's tired and wants to leave. The way she carries it is she puts it in her forearm on the left hand, thus leaving her right hand open and available for a wave or a handshake or a formal greeting. So if you Google her images, you will see that she's holding this bag on the left arm on her forearm like this. Another element of wardrobe essentials of a queen is that her bag always matches her shoes. And you might also wonder, what does she carry in this little small bag? In fact, she carries a little bag hook, the one that you are offered in some formal dining venues as well, in order to hook her bag on the table when she is dining. Etiquette is not only about what kind of bag to wear and how to hold it, but it's a lot about hygiene as well. A beautiful bag that is kept unclean or disorganized will leave a very poor impression of you. Because at the end of the day, when people meet you for the first time, they judge you by your clothing and they understand your style and manners by looking at what you wear and what you hold. So make sure you keep your look proper, clean and tidy, and that includes your bag as well. First things first, if you want your bag to look organized, make sure that you zip it or keep it closed at times when you're not using it. That gives a more definite and more organized look to your bag. A special trick that I'm using in order to keep my bag organized and clean is I'm using a lot of Ziploc bags. So a Ziploc bag looks like this. And I fill it out with a lot of different items, and I have every Ziploc bag filled with different items. So this is how it looks. And good thing about Ziploc bags is it makes sure so you don't get any spills in your bag, and it's also very easy when you're transferring your items from one bag to another. The only thing you need to do is pick up a Ziploc bag and transfer it to a different bag. For items that I don't want others to see when I'm looking through my bag or when I'm transferring things, I'm using oftentimes dust bags from other smaller bags or even sometimes sunglass dust bags. And I fill them with items that I don't want the outsiders to see. And they're also keeping my bag clean and organized, and it's easy to transfer items from one bag to another. When I store my bags in a wardrobe, I make sure I take out all the Ziploc bags and whatever is inside my bag, and then I take a dust bag that is given with a bag usually, and I fill it out with a lot of extra paper that I have that looks like this, or I also fill it sometimes with other dust bags, and then I just close the inside and put it inside my bag like this. This makes sure that I have my bag in a very good form and shape. I zip it up like this, and it looks organized and clean in my wardrobe. When traveling, I usually roll my t-shirts or my socks into a little form like this, and then I fill those t-shirts inside my bag, so they help me keep the shape of my bag defined and rigid. So then I place my bag in a little dust bag like this. Then I close it and put it inside my luggage like this. Also, when traveling, sometimes when I have a very delicate bag and I don't want to put it inside the luggage, I put it inside another big bag that I'm carrying, and I carry them together like this. Finally, the most intriguing part of this video is what is inside my bag. I would like first to say that I love this bag because it is very comfortable to travel with. It's very great for work. It's good for some casual lunch dates or even to carry in the evening. And despite of its quite small size, it's very spacious, and you'll see that it carries a lot of things. Okay, let's see. First, as I already said, I have my sanitary items in it. Because these are personal, I will not reveal what's inside of it, but this is great to hide all your personal items in it. I have my favorite Ziploc bag where I carry all of my personal items for keeping my hands and my face clean. So this is a little comb. It's very small, but it's so good. I have face and eyes wipes. I have my all-time favorite hand cream. I have a little hair clip. in times of coronavirus, we don't go anywhere without a hand sanitizer. Actually, I've always been into hand sanitizers, and I sanitize my hand quite often, also because I have kids and I sanitize their hands as well. So this is the one with a lavender smell, and it's just great. Yeah, so this is that. I have chewing gums with me all the time. I have a little essential oil, that's eucalyptus. It's good for keeping me awake or whenever I feel nauseous on the road, which I tend to get a lot. I usually smell it and it makes me feel awake and good. And the important items of coronavirus times is a little face mask and some gloves that I carry around with me. I have a special Ziploc bag for items that I call stationery. So I have my headphones in it, I have my pen, and I have my little rose quartz crystal that helps me feel grounded, and I just carry it in my hands whenever I feel anxious or stressed. I have my sunglasses. I'm gonna wear them. Oops. Whenever not wearing sunglasses, and if I'm not using this sunglass pouch, I'm gonna use it for some sanitary items. So I kind of reuse the sunglasses dust bag, and it is small, and it's very good when you are taking a small bag with you. So instead of carrying a large dust bag like this one, you opt for a smaller one like this. Finally, I always have a notebook with me where I carry down all my notes or all my thoughts and ideas that I have throughout the day. And it's good also for doodling, which I love doing when I'm free on the road or talking to someone. I love to doodle, so I use this notebook for that. And I always carry my book with me, but I carry it in a little sack like this in order to keep it clean and nice. The reason I carry my book around is I always meet new people, and it's a great way to start a relationship. I give my book as a gift, and then we start having a conversation and I make new friends. Thank you so much for having the patience to watch this video until the end, and please don't forget to leave a comment, like, and subscribe to my video channel. Thank you. Bye bye.